Welcome back. A big-name retailer and the AARP are joining forces to warn us about a growing scam. Imposters posing as a loved one or not a loved one, the IRS, and demanding payment with gift cards. The Federal Trade Commission says the number of cases and these reported scams jumped 270% over the past 3 years. Now, Best Buy, the AARP, and the National Association of Attorneys General are launching a new PSA to get out the word.
All the steps that were being done and taken seemed real.
Trinidad Gonzalez is still trying to face the fact that scammers preyed on her emotions to pad their own pockets.
I gave her my cell number.
About 3 months ago, she says a man claiming to be her grandson called saying he was in jail and needed thousands of dollars immediately. He then put someone on the phone who posed as an attorney.
You know, I was hesitant because that's a lot of money.
But the caller said he would make it easy for the 76-year-old grandmother. He told her to purchase gift cards from Walmart and give him the numbers on the back of the cards. He warned her not to answer questions from store employees.
I didn't say anything. And they asked me, do you know where this money is going to? And I said, it's going to my grandchildren.
But the money never got to her grandchildren. That night, she figured out her real grandson was at home in Virginia. By that point, Gonzalez, who had recently lost her husband, was out $4,000.
And that was too much money. Too much money for me to hand over to a stranger like that. I could have paid my taxes. I could have paid all these things were coming up. But to have lost that amount of money just for the sake of losing it.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, 26% of scam victims paid with a gift card between January and September this year. That's up from only 7% in 2015.
It's a huge issue.
Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro. Why wouldn't a scammer just ask for cash or a credit card number?
Well, typically with cash, you'd have to have a meetup somehow, and so they don't want to create that risk. And on a credit card, that's much easier to trace and easier for the bank to shut down the money flowing to the scammer. So gift cards largely are untraceable.
To tackle the growing problem, Shapiro joined forces with New York's Attorney General and 3 major retailers. Last month, Walmart, Target, and Best Buy announced steps to try to curb fraud. Among them, reducing gift card limits, restricting the redemption of gift cards for other gift cards, and enhancing employee training.
Buying gift cards for loved ones has...
Best Buy is taking it a step further, teaming up with the AARP in a new public service announcement.
We certainly see more people start reporting it because we are empowering customers now to not be scared about talking about this. I think for a while there was some shame.
How hopeful are you that the campaign can put an end to this kind of scam?
We're very hopeful that shining even more light on it will help. But make no mistake, this is a big industry, and scammers follow the money.
Trinidad Gonzalez says she was originally too embarrassed to tell her friends and family she was scammed. Now she hopes her story will put others on high alert.
It's very disheartening to know that you were made a fool of. But now, looking back on this, I hope it helps somebody. Somebody who, like me, thinks they're smart enough not to fall for it and to question things more, because I didn't question anything.
Now, the FTC says if someone calls you demanding to pay them with a gift card, don't. The cards cannot be used to pay for bail or to pay taxes. If you think you've been scammed, you should report the fraud to your card company and also tell the FTC. Now, this is one of those stories where you can put a lock on a door, but it's very hard to put a lock on a heart or a mind. And when these scammers call and they say your loved one's in trouble, it shuts off your reason.
There's no doubt about it. And as soon as somebody figures out a way to shut them down, it seems that they find another way to go after people, too.